Good morning, friends. I am so excited that you're joining us this morning for our eKids online experience. We have got some great fun in store for you and your kiddos today. Now, if you're joining us for the very first time, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Amanda Martinez, and I am the Next Gen Pastor at Eikon Church. This experience is specifically designed for kids aged birth through 5th grade. And the way the service runs is we'll start with our preschool experience. Our preschool experience includes a countdown video, a praise and worship song that you and your preschooler can sing and dance along to, and a really cool Bible story featuring Ollie and the Wonder Clubhouse friends. Then we'll close the preschool experience by allowing you and your kiddos an opportunity to practice the hand motions for this month's scripture memory verse. Then we'll transition into our elementary experience, which will include a countdown video, a fun praise and worship song that you and your kiddos can sing and dance along to, and the So-and-So Show, which will feature this week's Bible story. And we'll end it with an opportunity for you and your kiddos to have a bigger discussion with a featured question. We really hope you'll take advantage of this opportunity to engage with your children in their spiritual development through the eKids online experience. That means if there's a praise and worship song on the screen in your speakers, we want you to feel free and sing and dance along as you're able. Same with the Bible story. If there's a call and response, feel free to participate in that. And don't miss out on the opportunity to help your children learn biblical truths through the scripture memory motions and through the discussion questions at the end. And if you're looking for more resources to help you bring the hope of the gospel into your home each and every day, feel free to click on that resources tab or visit us online at eikonchurch.com/parents. And now let's move on to our eKids online experience.
I know someone who makes me happy. I know someone who makes me dance. He's the reason my feet are moving. He's the reason I'm gonna lift my hands and clap, clap, clap to the sound. Jump, jump up and down. Spin, spin, spin all around. I'm singing it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus is the very best friend, the very best friend I know. Yeah. Jesus is the very best friend, the very best friend for sure. If you know it, sing it loud. If you know it, dance around and around. Oh, I know someone who makes me happy. I know someone who makes me dance. He's the reason that my feet are moving. He's the reason I'm gonna lift my hands and clap, clap, clap to the sound. Jump, jump up and down. Spin, spin, spin all around. I'm singing it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jesus is the very best friend, the very best friend I know. Jesus know what time it is.
It's time to hear a story full of wonder. There's so much fun we'll have learning together. So let's go down to the clubhouse with Ollie and his friends. Let's go down to the clubhouse where wonder never ends at the Wonder Clubhouse. Meet with you at the Wonder Clubhouse. Meet with you.
Hello friends, welcome to the clubhouse. It's me, Kai, and I'm so excited to see you today. This is going to be the best day ever. I have a brand new kite, just like my friend Zoe. We're going to meet some of our friends at the park today and fly kites together. I'm going to surprise them with a picnic. I packed all our favorite foods. I can just imagine how much fun it's going to be. I've got ham sandwiches. I like mine with mustard. I've got apple slices. Zoe likes the green ones the best. Oh, and I can't forget Miss Kathy Sue's sugar cookies. She always shares with us when she bakes. She's such a good friend. And juice boxes, because flying kites makes you thirsty. I can't wait to get to the park. It's the perfect day to fly a kite.
Hoo, hoo.
It's Ollie!
Hello there, Kai. Hoo, hoo. Have a fun day planned, do you?
Hi, Ollie. I sure do. Flying kites and having a picnic is going to be so much fun. I can hardly wait.
Being with friends is fun. It's true. I have just the story for you. Just listen to this. Just follow me through. Hoo, hoo.
Follow me through, follow me through, who? Ollie's got a Bible story for me and you.
Hi guys, I'm Aisha, and welcome to my cupcake food truck. Do you want to see my latest creation? They're my banana chocolate chip breakfast cupcakes, because sometimes you can't wait for dessert. But you didn't come here for that. You came for the story, and guess what? It's about breakfast too. So if you're ready, on the count of 3, yell, "Tell me a story." 1, 2, 3. Tell me a story. Today's true story from the Bible is about a breakfast that happened not long after Jesus came back. Do you remember why we celebrate Easter? It started out sad. Jesus died and was put in a tomb. But did he stay in there? No! Jesus came back just like he said he would. It was such good news. Jesus is alive! And one of the things he wanted to do was spend time with his friends. Now do this with me. What do you think we're doing? Are we throwing a shoe? No! What are we doing? We're fishing! That's right! And that's what Jesus' friends were doing. They were in a boat fishing early in the morning when all of a sudden, look! Who is that standing on the shore? Yes, it's Jesus! Jesus is alive. His friends were so excited to see him. Show me your excited face. Good job. In fact, Peter was so excited that he jumped in the water to swim to Jesus. Let's pretend to swim to Jesus. Ready? Very good. You can stop swimming now. We made it. And when they got to shore, Jesus was cooking breakfast. So they all sat and had breakfast with their best friend, Jesus. Jesus is alive! He loved them so much and wanted to show them that he would always be their friend, forever and ever. And do you know what? Jesus loves you so much, and he wants to be your friend too, forever and ever. How awesome is that? Did you like the story? If you did, give it 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Hey there, there, Ollie. Tell me, who wants to be your friend forever?
Jesus wants to be my friend forever. Yes, it's true. Now let's hear it from you. Tell me, who wants to be your friend forever?
Jesus wants to be my friend forever. That's the truth, friends. Better believe it. See you next time. Bye.
So there's your story. It's all true. Jesus spent time with his friends on the beach. Jesus is the best friend of all. Hoo! Hoo!
Thanks, Ollie.
Goodbye to you. Hoo! Hoo!
Wow, what a great story. Jesus wanted to spend time with his friends. Jesus is the best friend anyone could ever have. I think I got this story. Did you get it? If you did, say got it. Get it?
Got it!
Good. I can't wait to hang out with my friends today, and I'm going to make sure and tell them all about how Jesus is the best friend ever. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
How wide and long and high and deep is the love of Christ. Ephesians 3:18. How wide and long and high and deep is the love of Christ. Ephesians 3:18.
Can I get a little peace and quiet in here? I gotta be honest. It's easy to think about peace as a bubble. Ignoring the world so that you can chill out and get a little you time. Or maybe you think of peace as a simple agreement. You do your thing, I do mine. Then we don't have to worry about each other's problems or the ways we're different from each other. Or you might see peace as a big, grand thing. General, this treaty officially ends all wars. But true peace doesn't look like any of that. True peace is messy. It takes hard work and creativity. It says, how can I listen to you first before I speak? It says, how can I learn what it's like to walk in your shoes before I try to fix it? How can we get creative to find a way through? See, when you do the hard work of making peace, others can see God at work in you. That's why making peace is an amazing way to worship God with your life. Because worship, it's about more than just singing loud. It's all about living loud.
You're my courage, I don't have to be afraid. You're my fortress, no matter what comes my way. You're my treasure forever, yes, we'll be together always. are my strength. You are my savior. Oh, even when the road gets longer, I know you'll be with me. Even when the waves crash harder, your face is all I see. You are my strength. You are my savior.
What are you doing?
I'm building a bridge. The waters are troubled. Cuckoo-ca-choo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo.
And Brandon, did you know that your fingernails grow 4 times as fast as your toenails?
Really?
Yes, and that you produce enough saliva to fill 2 bathtubs a year.
Cool. We need to get started.
Yeah, and eyelashes last for about 150...
So, hey everybody, I'm Brandon and this is Lawson and welcome to the So-and-So Show.
Yes, where apparently you might get interrupted by your co-host.
Lawson, we need to get started with the show.
Yes, but you cut me off at a very crucial part of my fact giving. Kids out there could be seriously questioning the lifespan of an eyelash. 150 what? Hours? Years? They don't know, Brandon. It's 150 days, by the way. Eyelashes last for 150 days.
Great. Are you done?
Yes.
Thank you.
No! Did you know that your blood has the same percentage of salt as ocean water?
Actually, technically, the blood is saltier than seawater if you read Wikipedia.
Brandon, you ruin everything.
Yeah, well, your facts aren't interesting.
Yeah, well, neither are your shoes.
You don't even know what shoes I'm wearing.
I don't need to.
Please welcome someone who knows stuff. Welcome. Come on in.
Thanks, guys.
Here you are.
I got it. I've got it.
No, it's...
Have a seat.
You sit here.
Now, tell us who you are and what you know.
Hey, I was supposed to ask her that.
You snooze, you lose.
Well, tell us who you are and what you know.
I already asked her.
Is everything okay here?
It's fine. Please continue. Tell us
Who you are and what you know.
Okay. Well, my name is Bridget, and I'm a professional mediator.
Brandon wants to know what a mediator is.
It's not true. I know it.
I'm glad you asked. A mediator is someone who makes peace. Someone who stands in the middle of a conflict, helping people compromise or agree. It's like building a bridge from one person to another.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of like my name, Bridget. If there is a problem, that is what I do. I bridge it.
Oh.
Are you two okay? Do you need me to mediate?
We're fine.
How does mediating work exactly?
I'll show you. Let's bridge it.
You have to clean your room before we watch the movie.
But I can't do it in time.
Why do we always have this argument?
Both of you. You can pretend you're a hero with super speed to clean your room lightning fast.
And then you can wait until she's done before you start the movie. Problem solved.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Bridget.
Yeah, kitty. Come on, get your din. Oh, come on, don't make me walk way over there.
Oh! Bridget.
Give it to me. It's mine. Nuh-uh, I'm the one who found it. Yeah, but I picked it up first.
Bridget.
Wow, you really do build a lot of bridges.
You're welcome.
I didn't say.
Well, I've got to go. There's lots of people out there needing my help. And just remember, if you two ever aren't getting along, don't let the gap stand in your way. All you have to do is just...
Bridget?
That's my name. Bridget.
It's Bible story time with Kellen. Hey, Kellen.
Hey, guys. Today's Bible story is a great one, so let's hop right to it. The verse is Colossians chapter 3, verse 15. Paul wrote, "Let the peace that Christ gives rule in your hearts. As parts of one body, you were appointed to live in peace and be thankful." Back to you guys.
Back to us? What do you mean? That was like 2 sentences.
3 sentences, actually. But yes, sometimes one little verse in the Bible can pack a whole lot into it.
Okay, but...
You want to unpack it?
That would be great.
Here it is again. Let the peace that Christ gives rule in your hearts. As parts of one body, you were appointed to live in peace and be thankful. It's like this. Meet Brian and Ava.
Where's my notebook?
I didn't take it.
Well, I can't find it anywhere.
That's not my fault.
If I don't find that notebook by tomorrow, I'm going to get a 0 on my homework.
Aw, bummer for you. I'm going to play with my friends. Goodbye.
Freeze! Brian and Ava are brother and sister, but sometimes, and I don't know if this happens to you, but sometimes brothers and sisters fight. They're not at peace. So what would happen if they let the peace that Christ gives rule in their hearts? Rewind!
Where's my notebook?
I haven't seen it.
Well, I can't find it anywhere.
Have you checked the kitchen?
Yes, but if I don't find that notebook by tomorrow, I'm going to get a 0 on my homework.
Well, I was going to play outside with my friends, but I guess I can help you look instead.
Thanks, Brian.
See the difference? Instead of letting anger and fear be in charge, they let peace take over. Peace ruled their hearts, and that's how it should be. As parts of one body, you were appointed to live in peace. That means making peace is our responsibility. Like this.
I want grilled cheese for dinner.
I want tacos.
Didn't we just have tacos?
Yeah, but tacos are my favorite.
Grilled cheese is my favorite.
So what do we do? Grilled cheese tacos!
Grilled cheese taco? Isn't that a quesadilla? Anyway, Ava and Brian, they did something called compromise. They both gave up a little bit of what they wanted to make peace. It's important to remember that even when we disagree, we can still have peace with each other. So let's see that verse one more time. Let the peace that Christ gives rule in your hearts. As parts of one body, you were appointed to live in peace and be thankful. Back to you guys.
Awesome.
You were right, Kellen. One Bible verse packs in a whole lot, and all we have to do is remember it now.
Yep. Next time you're in an argument, don't let your anger take charge. Let the peace that Jesus gives rule your heart.
We'll try, Kellen. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
See you guys.
Bye.
Brandon?
Yes, Lawson?
I don't want to fight anymore.
Yeah, I agree. I'd much rather have peace. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too.
Yeah.
Come here, you. We're never going to have a conflict ever again because we bridged it. We bridged it.
I know.
I'm so sorry.
Let's
It's
take
not going to happen
Let's take it
anymore.
All right. Let's take it one episode at a time, if that's all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reveal the question.
Who do you need to make peace with?
Whether it's a sibling, a co-host, a parent, a teacher, a friend, a neighbor, a grandma, second cousin once removed, second cousin twice
You
removed.
get the picture. We all had a lot of different types of people and relationships in our lives.
Or a hot dog vendor, or a disc jockey, or a mail carrier, or a used car salesman, or a
Talk about it together. Who do you need to make peace with?
Or a babysitter, or a Mountie, or that woman who hands out that samples at the grocery store that you just eat them all the time and you just can't stop and you can't stop.
I'm Brandon.
And I am Lawson.
And this was the So-and-so
show.
Do you have any more?
No.
All right, see if you can guess the answer to this. How many noses does a slug have?
3.
No, that's close to. They have 4 noses. The fingerprints of a koala are so indistinguishable from humans that they have on occasion been confused at crime scenes. A snail can sleep for 3 years. Oh man, I envy him. The only animal that can't jump is the elephant. 3% of the ice in Antarctica glaciers is penguin urine. Okay, good night, everybody.